Hello people. So I'm gonna do, as you can probably tell by the title of the video, the Disney tag. I've been planning on doing this video for weeks, but other videos have come up and I thought I'll let them go first. I know Carrie recently did it and that really annoys me because I was gonna tag her to do it. I've rewatched it and a lot of the questions I'm going to be answering, she didn't answer in the one she's found or did, so I'm gonna still tag Carrie to do it because these are questions that I think I'd ask her if we were in the same room. I'm also gonna tag Gary for the same reasons. I know he's done it before too and I don't think he's answered quite a few of these questions. Heck it, let's go with tagging Pete too. Those are the three main people I'd like to see do it. Hey, let's get Tom Fletcher in on this too. Those are the four people that I'd like to see do it, as these questions are the ones I'd ask them because I like them. Oh, shut up. I'll get on with it, shall I? Okay, before I begin, for a lot of my questions, I've done different subcategories because I like Disney so much. So I have like classic Disney, Princess Disney, Renaissance Disney, and like the new era. And even then, I can't just pick one favourite. So my favourite movie, classics, which is like anything from obviously 1930 to the 1970s, is Sword in the Stone. I don't know, I like the fact that the hero in it is just this twiggy boy. And also my dad and mum, I think they still call it me to be honest, my nickname to them was Madam Mim. Princess movie, I've got two. It begins Cinderella, and it's not, I hate Cinderella as a character, I don't know why, I just do, but for all the mice, and I have a phobia of rodents, so it makes no sense, but I really like cartoon mice like Jack and Gus Gus. Sleeping Beauty is my second favourite princess movie. I just like, I know you, I walked with you once upon a dream. That's one of my favourite pieces of animation ever, just that whole sequence. And yeah. But Renaissance period, which if you don't know the Renaissance, it started with Rescuers Down Under, released in 1988 I believe, all to 1999. And my favourites are Aladdin and Hercules. Both of those films, I love the score, the script, the characters. They're just complete movies that take you from sadness to humour. And my favourite new era, which is like 2000 to up until now, is Atlantis and Brother Bear. Severely underrated movies. Atlantis is just epic, and Princess Kida is probably one of my favourite princesses too, but that's another question. And Brother Bear, you cannot argue with Phil Collins doing the soundtrack. Disney World or Disneyland? Disney World, and that's purely because I've been 6 times and I'm going a 7th time this October/November. How old were you when you first went to a Disney park? I was 4 when I first went. Although very much like Carrie, my mum took me when I was a fetus. My mum and dad went to Disney whilst I was in the womb still, so yeah, that's the favourite Disney character. Once again, I just can't pick one. This is very difficult for me. Archimedes from Sword in the Stone, who's the owl, just because he's sarcastic and he's grumpy. I relate to him a lot. He's my spirit animal. I equally like Tinkerbell, kind of for the same reasons. Like, she doesn't talk, but you know she's got a lot of sass in her. Very sassy. And also Stitch. You go from going, oh god, to oh god with Stitch, which is why I think I like him so much. Do you collect any Disney items? I used to collect pins. I'd love to say that these are the only ones I own, but I've got like a whole shed ton more. Started to collect Vinylmation. These even aren't all of the ones I've got, and I've got some coming in the mail to 6 of my Vinylmation. I've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I've got like 20 plus Vinylmation thus far. Favourite Disney song? Gary, Out There by Hunchback of Notre Dame. is my favourite Disney song. I remember when he did it in a video he did with Pete when they were singing songs and he did Out There, I was there like, oh my god. People I know don't really appreciate that song, so the fact I found someone who loves Out There too, it's made my year. So many people are just like, oh yeah. I'm like, out there, living in the sun, just a morning out there. I'll stop now. Equally, I Won't Say I'm in Love from Hercules, and that's purely because it's like girl power, sass, and I love Megara. She's probably one of my favourite characters too. There's a price for writing judgment. I guess I've already won that. No man is worth the aggravation. It's ancient history, been there, done that. Who'd you think you're kidding? Here's the up in heaven, see a giant. Most treasured Disney item. Obviously I've showed all my Vinylmation. It's my Disney birthday badge. I got this the last time I went to Disney. Although my birthday's the beginning of October, we went so we could spend Halloween in America. I kind of lied and said my birthday was on Halloween, and it's probably one of my most treasured items because of the memories attached to wearing that badge. So I wore that badge all day, and I got every single member of staff whenever they saw me saying happy birthday Cara and everything, and so that's the reason why it's probably my most treasured item, because of the memories it has linked with it. That got quite deep. Favourite not big Disney movie? As I said before, Atlantis. You know, that is such a good movie and it's so underrated, and it annoys me the fact it's underrated. Equally, Dinosaur. I think Dinosaur is a very underrated movie, and you know, I think it's awesome. Your favourite parade / show from a Disney park? Last time we went to Disney, we went for Halloween, and the Halloween parade is just incredible, and the song is catchy as frick. Like, it's like, boo to you and you, happy Halloween. It's so catchy and I love it so much. My favourite show is probably Fantasmic, and I totally do not have the soundtrack on my iPod. That is not me. Favourite villain? Now, once again, I don't just have one because that's how I roll. I've always been intrigued by Maleficent. I've always gone, well, why is she like that? Why does she just hate this kid? You know, this baby's done nothing. And obviously, this year, the film Maleficent was released, and Angelina Jolie kind of, when got interviewed, said the same thing. She's always been intrigued by Maleficent. And I watched the film, not gonna lie, I cried. But I don't find her scary. If we're going for villains that terrify me, Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame, because he doesn't have any powers. He doesn't have this horrible backstory where he's tortured or whatever. He's just genuinely a really, really horrible person. And I think it's scary, the fact that he is just normal human. And, you know, he's burning people and locking people in towers. What forgotten princess would you add to the lineup? I keep mentioning Atlantis, but Princess Kida, without a doubt. She is my favourite princess. And it annoys me that she was never even considered a princess. There's so many princesses in that lineup who I'm like, well, you just married into this throne kind of thing. I'm like, I don't think they should be princesses, but they are. Mulan, for example, she was she's an official princess or something now, and I'm like, she's not even a princess. She didn't even marry the emperor or anything. She has no line to the throne. Princess Kida, it says it in her name. Actual princess. I like the fact she is the strong one in the relationship between her and Milo. Princess Kida is basically a badass and a very good role model, and it sucks that she's in the lineup. The Aladdin TV show or The Little Mermaid? I watched them all, but I definitely preferred the Hercules one over both of them. If I had to pick, probably The Little Mermaid one, and that's because of Archin. He's a mer boy, man. He's cute. And my last question is, which Disney movie, even if it's not your favourite, has a special place in your heart? I think The Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's one of my mum's favourites because of Out There. and that out there is one of my favourite pieces of animation too. God help the outcasts, hungry from birth. Show them the mercy they won't find on earth. I'll stop, but God help the outcasts is also one of my favourite Disney songs. I like the fact that the leading guy doesn't get the leading girl. That's a spoiler alert if you've never watched it, which shame on you if you haven't. Thank you very, very much for watching. It was really fun doing this and answering questions and Disney. Once again, I tag Carrie Fletcher, Gary C, PetesJam, and Tom PetesJam. Pete, do you own Jam? PetesJams and Tom Fletcher. And if any of you guys want to do it too, that'd be awesome. You know, maybe send me the link to a video if you make it. Maybe if you don't want to do a video, answer it on Tumblr and send me the link. All my links are below. If you like this video, give it a good thumb in. Cheers. Maybe subscribe. Maybe hit favourite. Maybe share it with your friends. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.